What up, everybody? Dude, you gotta trust God. You gotta trust God, dude. I'm sitting there like, I want to post a video today, but I don't know what to post. Oh no. Just click record and rip it, bro. That's like the stepwise function to life. Step 1, click record. Step 2, rip that shit off the wall. Rip that motherfucker down. Just click it and rip it, bro. Trust God. Even if you don't believe in God, you gotta trust God. Like if you don't trust God or whatever, if you don't trust something, well, you just think everything is in your control, that it must be nice to think that. But then you realize, holy shit, I have to take care of everything on my own without any faith. If you're not walking in faith, then you must think that you're in control of everything. That's gotta be a hefty task, a lofty responsibility. Why not just trust God? That way, if things aren't going your way, you can just be like, all right, well, maybe this just isn't God's timing right now. I gotta keep doing my thing. I see all these posts about, like it's wintertime, you know? So I see all these posts about seasonal depression. Oh, seasonal depression's the worst. Oh, another year, another seasonal depression. Well, what's the temperature drops and so does my testosterone. That's not what they say, but that's what they should say. I was talking to some of my friends that would complain to me about seasonal depression. Like, you know, you don't have to like have seasonal depression. You know, I know it might be harder, but just go outside. I know it's cold. I know it might be uncomfortable, but you can get that vitamin D. You can still exercise. You don't have to be depressed. You can still hang out with people and show gratitude and do things that make you not depressed. Some of it might be like you might be nervous to talk to a person or to go out, or it might be cold and discomforting to sit outside. But if you think about it, everything requires a little bit of comfort sacrifice, a little discomfort. Like even the simplest things, even the vices. Think about it. You want to take a shot, you want to get drunk. Swallowing alcohol isn't a necessarily pleasing activity. It's a little bit painful, okay? You want to do crack, you know, you got to be homeless, not comfortable sleeping in the rain. Or you got to, you want to do heroin, you got to stab yourself. That hurts, you know? You got to literally take a shot in the vein. Discomfort, okay? You want to be swole, you want to be pleased with your body, you got to get up in the morning and you got to rip your muscles. Discomfort, uncomfortable. You want to mend a burnt bridge from the past, you got to confront. Confrontation can be very uncomfortable. I saw a quote, I think it was Tim Ferriss, he said, the amount of success someone attains is proportionate to the number of uncomfortable conversations they're willing to have. I like that. Gotta trust God. Gotta trust God and don't be seasonally depressed. Oh, what I was gonna say is, talk to some people and I'm telling them these suggestions like, you don't have to be depressed, and they're like, well, I kind of like it. I kind of need to get it out of my system. I'm like, dude, what are you posting all this shit about? Like, this is like, oh, this is such a pain. This is such a bitch to deal with. I'm like, dude, but you want it. You just said, like, you like to get out of your system. I understand, emotions are important, and sometimes you got to have a good cry occasionally, for men at least. Women, I have learned it's like all the time, apparently. But, you can't fight your emotions. Sometimes you got to release them, but that doesn't mean you need to be depressed on purpose in the winter. Use the winter to separate yourself from the people that are seasonally depressed and take advantage of your enemies staying on their ass and inside. Get out. Get sweaty during the winter. Read a book. Freaking books are the shit, dude. I have a theory that every time somebody gifts a book to someone, it makes the world a better place somehow. Because they can either be educated, they get a gift, they get the feeling of receiving a gift, you get a positive feeling of giving someone a gift. And when you give someone a book, you usually think about what is a book that's good for this person that they would enjoy. So it calls you to think a level deeper. You're not just buying them a book because, oh, here's a book, because it's a book. This is a specific book I got you because I know you and I know that you will like this or that you will benefit from this or you're interested in this because I've thought about who you are as a person and what our relationship is. So here's this book that symbolizes that. I think buying anyone a book makes the world a better place, no matter the occasion. Dude, all I want for Christmas is books and ammunition. That's the recipe right there. Very simple, very cheap. Well, ammo maybe not so cheap, but you can't have too much ammo. You gotta stay stocked. You can't have too many books, can't have too much ammo. Dude, if you're seasonally depressed, I don't even care what your beliefs are. On Christmas Day, that's pretty much peak cold winter for a lot of places. Christmas Day, text people you care about, or even call them, and just say, hey, I love you, Merry Christmas. I'm telling you, you'll feel better. Buy them a present. Don't expect anything in return. Don't expect any presents, because I'm telling you, I've been on both ends of it, which a lot of people I know have. The giving side of it feels way much better than the receiving end of it, okay? Buy someone some books and some ammo. Text people that you love them and Merry Christmas. Buy them a book. You'll feel so much better. Seasonal depression cured. I'm telling you. And then trust God. Then eat some food and do some push-ups. It's crazy, you know? I didn't think I knew what I was going to talk about today, but I think we just cured seasonal depression here in about less than 10 minutes. That's a good smoke right there. Trust God. Your timing isn't perfect. It's all His. And if you really do trust Him, then like shit really can't bother you. Like if you're worrying about, you know, maybe a business opportunity that's around the corner or something, but you actually have trust that the best is yet to come and that you're doing the right things right now, you really can't be stressed. I don't care what the bank account looks like, you know, because right here in this moment, you're good. You're chilling. You're watching this video, so you're good. It's like, what would I do if I was rich? Probably do whatever I want. That's the common answer. I'd have the freedom to do what I please to do. Well, guess what? Right now, you're doing whatever you want. You're watching this video. You know, you don't have to watch this video, but it's what you want to do. So it's all about perspective. Financial freedom is being able to be or you never have to be where you don't want to be whenever you don't want to be there. Or in other words, you are wherever you want to be when you want to be there because you want to be there. Cool. Not saying I've definitely not achieved that. I definitely have to be places that I don't want to be sometimes because I, you know, need money or need to build a relationship or whatever. But I learned that. God, I love the holiday seasons. Buy someone a present for Christmas, even if you don't celebrate Christmas and even if you're broke. The less you have, that means like, you know, the greater amount of yourself or your earnings or whatever you want to call it, you're imparting, you are gifting to someone else. It really feels better, you know? Like if you're freaking, like Elon Musk is not going to give a McDonald's gift card to someone because that doesn't feel significant to him, okay? It's going to feel very significant for you to give someone anything, the less that you have. And that's an important feeling. The feeling you get from giving a gift is showing it's an act of love. It's a gesture of kindness. It's not being nice, okay? This isn't some nice-less propaganda. This is a good gesture, a sign of love. Well, Merry Christmas, everyone. Have a blessed one. Trust God.